Hi friends, I am Asmitha.
Welcome to my channel. Julia is a transgender aspiring race car driver. She signed up for a race with Formula WomenRacing. The winner got a place in their GT Cup Championship McLaren 570s GT14 for the 2022 season. She was selected one of 50 from hundreds of candidates around the globe to come to the UK and compete on track for the seat. She talked about her transition. I loved my life, but I was always wearing some kind of mask. It wasn't until I began walking in my new shoes that I felt like the mask began to dissolve, and what was underneath all along could shine through. The best way I can describe my feelings of transition is as though I was sleeping in late in my comfy bed on a Saturday morning. The shades were drawn, the temperature just right, covers were nice and comfy, but I was only dimly aware of myself. As time passed, I grew uncomfortable, much like lying in a bed for too long. Transition hit me with the potency of leaping out of that uncomfortable bed, throwing back the shades, and frolicking out on a beach in the summer sun. Clearly this was where I was meant to be, and now I am seeing in color. I had to go through so much emotional gymnastics to find my true identity. Trans representation, especially in the public eye, was seen as little more than a cruel joke. Sick and twisted. How could I ever identify with that? I'm not sick and twisted. I couldn't be like them. Fortunately, through a friend, I was put in touch with a wonderful physician who is also trans. She had availability about 1 month out, and she was willing to prescribe hormones at the first consultation, if everything was in order. From 1 month before my first dose of hormones to now, my life looks a lot different. The world looks a lot different. As the past stares longingly at the present, I can't help but express tremendous gratitude to the budding girl on the left for having the courage to set forth into the unknown. It has been a hell of a journey, but I'd do it all again in a heartbeat. Eventually, I would stumble across touching stories of people who had made what they felt like on the inside a reality, in their day-to-day life. On the outside, they were just people living their lives. This is why I share my story publicly. Hopefully I can pay it forward. Hopefully there's someone who needs to see that it is okay. And to you I say, go for it. You're not alone. At nearly 14 months on hormones, I can confidently say that, somewhere along the way, I became the woman I always dreamed of being. Early on, timelines helped me to see that my path to happiness wasn't impossible, so I hope I can pay it forward a bit with some of mine. I would never have met you if we hadn't been trans and sought to connect with other trans folks online, and for that, I know I'm who I was always meant to be, she wrote. What a beautiful Julia with music.